Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make alone. Anytime where you pay, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We to bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks we no go shine, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, we go here we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand and talk. Come here we are, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm.
Yes, family, una welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. Of course, I know it's been a while and it's quite difficult for everybody, including we, CSF. And we super excited, at least for the back on here after a turbulent period behind the scene. And we just want to tell we said plenty thank you. We'll check behind, try for what's they happen, and again the support. And we know for sure, yes, this voice can't be silent. Nobody know what this, and we're not able to explain in detail what actually take place because of security concern. But we just want say that be rest assured. We don't put regards there. We don't put modalities in place. We go do the best for make sure see person will play with the platform in any funny way, you know. And sometimes we even consider very strongly legal actions along the line. All of those things we don't put them behind the scene just in case. If I'm follow we, you know, keep tick, keep tick behind you the mud just in case. Anyway, all right. So again, welcome to yet another very beautiful program, and this just like any other segment where you can get a rich amount of information where you go change your perception, or hopefully go and enrich your perception, or maybe it will help you for able to analyze and balance things very clearly. All right, today one of the notable character what we get for can look into better one na Gento in West with Tuma Adama Gento Kamara. And there is a reason we even pick up this again as one of the title, the headline for looking to. You know, we don't reach the point today in a Salon, we state Salon, it don't become a sad state. And not just start for become a sad state, it lead towards like what it is, a lost state in a democratic dispensation. Why we say this? We're giving us some relevant and connected genealogy here for us to understand clearly. Throughout the democratic journey, we know say pressure groups like the Bar Association, now a key vocal, not pivotal player in enhancing and enriching, advocating for the basic necessity, or even pushing, helping, advising governments on policies that we get for better Salon people. But if we see those because them Baku will get for Kangina, some of them, those civil society or pressure groups turn rogue, it's a concern for everybody where truly value democracy. Now that's still what they country for on Afia. And who are they now the center of this? Now Tuma Gento Kamara, we at the moment they are the president for bar association, a controversial election. But he make a speech at State House where draw your attention, say, no what? Let's put this to Salon people. Let me try for understand. I'm sure probably then we don't share this to people and go, I mean, possibly will actually today. So perhaps after this particular show, when you go back, you lay down in bed, you see, there's one thing where sometimes we can joke with not so that pillow. That pillow is so it's a bit between that pillow there. It's a bit between some kind of bits. Now we don't want, it's a bit deal with we. All right, anyway, we'll go look into that. And we also they see SLPP supporters and they call on President Bio for make the extradite Mohammed Kamara. Why? Because it don't become a nuisance to them. It don't become a bone of throats. Somebody where they tarnish the government's name and supposedly or primarily in Peking, Agnes Bio and Uncle Sankara Media, of course, announcing a platform where a government more or less than the young platform government side. So it don't go viral. So they decide for bringing account to family. So they want make government do something because this man they tarnish Agnes Bio in name. When are the first President Bio in Peking. And for do so because Agnes Bio na a very good lady where they do fantastic job. Look at this, they're gonna go get 150 million according to them. You also gonna Kurbe, Kurbe and other places they will say atrocities and we don't take place or problems and we don't take place or emergencies it don't go help, So person like that, nobody know for talk about him, even nobody know for question outside they get money, then for just left hand because in a mother bio in Peking, and anybody with team up they talk against her. If you're not in the country, you are lucky. But if you're not in the lucky, if you're not in the country, you are lucky. But I will still try for make that extra to go look into that. We also go look at APC media team. Minkailu Koroma don't respond to the leak audio where I'm sure it's scatter social media. I think for this year now one of the audio nandi where it gets poku lesson. People are still up and grab up with the emotions and still up that video, that audio there, it get for now it teach me a lesson. If people are patient and listen carefully that audio there, you get better till you learn. It will give you that audio then leak. And as Koroma MS Bangura audio, now a lesson, now clarion call to each and every politician of the country, now clarion call to you, now clarion call to even we content where we are there, where they sit down as media practitioners and journalists. Them, you get to be very, even as ordinary citizen, you get to be very, very, very. You are a repeater, and not just one repeater because of. Very careful who that you talk to on a phone and what's not the talk where they talk. Because these days, so the age of technology, the age of AI, you don't go know. You go and talk with somebody where you trust, maybe they can record you, you never know. Say palava they come and say nothing. I be talk to Mr. Komon-Tok, he tell me one thing, well, I put on social media. It also make people in the afraid now. Some big man themselves for long engage in telephone conversation long one said people in the scared. Yes, people in the scared. Anyway, we go look into that. And we also see Ambassador Capscano puts a one piece regarding that the way government say they own. And of course, when I know say the don't ban lantern. So it's just a justification from what you understand behind the scene. That guy, the Olan, then and we don't know side there, but then pull on as a justification why them ban the lantern, just like what them be do. Then to the German, they would then go kill. Now Juanda. Now Watalo, When they go kill, they wait the 26th, November 26th for send message, for covers, just like for send a message, more or less, and that then we do. And we go also look at maybe if time permits, we see one video they circulate again. Somebody, a Sierra Leonean, we get a technology. This method we out is say it go help let people and build cheaper houses and by using bamboo. Me no ever say, of course I see them videos and YouTube, or I'm not sure whether anyway it's an engineer, but it's interesting. Mr. Sefa is so interesting. I say, know what? Let Komon-Tok family then can see. But who knows? Maybe we never know. Well, on the African news, we go look at South Africa that don't slam them 30% tariff. On the international stage, the financial markets they bleed, the stock markets they bleed. The Nasdaq it did down, the Nikkei it did down, Tesla did down. Why? You go and ask. I'm sure plenty people now know already. Trump in tariff, he call it reciprocal. He call it reciprocal. It don't come into effect, and no country no with spear, including the UK, 10%. The other country then get 40%, for example, like China. The European Union then get more than 30%. But we'll look into that. What does this mean for we as a country? We can look into that. As you see, we jam-packed as always. If you just the journey for the first time, you're more than welcome. With a different side, with the YouTube, side perhaps is used for the first time. And we also did in our Facebook with the name Komon-Tok. Me now, Mr. Komon-Tok, and today the 3rd of April 2025. But they can't just stand for Campo Parishes here. Better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone.
All right, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. As always, especially then, when you part, I'm not sure about 8 days so not come live. It means a lot. What all we do as a community members right now, not to remember this, but I understand. Now we 359 to watch. If we all share, believe me, in the next 5 minutes, we get the minimum we can get first. That's the base we can get. 700 follow we reach 1,000. We know not so we can do, of course, with it. Of course, we do. So because we know they all then this, the algorithm sometimes is like, then get boku. Boku people in this. So if you not come, then get other people in there. So now we have put a notice. So dear, please consider that. Dear, please, now share. We rely on it heavily. I want to put those words. That means a lot for this conversation. And now a lesson to everybody, the people that were in a power, you're the aspire for going to power, you're in a public trust position, you were just one live as a decent human being. But let me just connect this into power, because power play cancer. One of these quotes, I'm sure difficulty for like you forget anyway, but inspired by Lord Acton. Power is the greatest corruptor. Men trade their souls for it, only to find they have nothing left to rule but their own emptiness. Power tends to corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Now we come at the second quote. There is a reason why they do this. The darkest chains are not those that bind the body, but those forged when a man sells his integrity for command. Again, this now Friedrich inspired by this one. What it is all they tell me? It evolve around what we can say integrity. You see, conscience, we not get nothing for Duta. In the sense, we're not able to change her. We're conscience. We're able to change this tongue. We're able to manipulate. You can't catch me. I will deny, but my conscience are not able to lie by my conscience. Because my conscience, they tell me exactly who I am. or what I've done, what I don't do. They tell me, who don't me what I don't do, my conscience. And my pillow, they slap me or they praise me. My pillow, they beat me or they praise me. Now, we see Tuma Jabi make some kind speech. Let me put this one for you. And they put this down from there, when they go back in time, this it touch me, it make her feel some kind way. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sure probably he will watch this program today. Or maybe if you know the watcher, una sabi Tuma Jabi, una the Bar Association president. The president of Bar Association, una call and let watch this program today. Now we see waiting, I read what you wanna see now we screen so. The secretary to the president, when Dr. Emmanuel Gaema, informed the gathering that the ceremony was in accordance with section 140, subsection 1D of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, which provides for appointment of a practicing counsel of not less than 10 years, standing nominated by the Sierra Leone Bar Association to be a member of the Judicial and Legal Service Commission. It stated that, pursuant to section 140, subsection 4 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Mrs. Gento Kamara was at State House to take and subscribe before the president the oath before assuming the functions of our role. In her remarks, this is why we are here. These remarks. Unakaye fambulen. Patients, listen carefully to waiting Tuma Gento Kamara they can see. And there's two quotations where it can make sense to you. Perhaps we'll even go back for low duty genealogy. Now we take Miss Gento Kamara in word. We quote from in words. He said, in her remarks, Mrs. Tuma Adama Gento Kamara expressed deep gratitude and a strong sense of duty in accepting the appointment. See, she acknowledged the trust placed in her and emphasized that she did not take the role lightly. This now the words in this way are they take, you see how they breathe heavily because they I don't know. Why will not go take a small force, not so? Maybe I drink water, not so. He say, listen carefully, Fambule. Tuma Jabi say, justice is not merely a system of laws and institutions, but a living, breathing force that must be upheld by those who believe in its power. I embrace this appointment not as a title, but as a solemn duty to serve with integrity. You remember the word starts integrity. Look at the word integrity, fairness. These are the things we put we or push we make one ton below there. What is woman they talk into her? It's a bit like when they put soap up, they send soap up below the way they, you know, and they don't start say what? It's a Lord take to serve with integrity, fairness, and firm commitment to truth. It is with this only chamber of justice that we as members of the commission must ensure that no individual is denying fairness. Fairness, and I underline this word, fairness. No soul is left without promise of equality. Now underline equality and justice. Now underline justice, accessible to all. She affirmed. And what is wrong with these words? What is wrong with this word? What's in my problem? What's in your problem? Somebody go say, Mr. Komon-Tok, but what's in your problem now? Now bad, now cause this woman cause. What's in your problem? Now cause it cause. You don't cause nobody. So what's in your problem? Let me take you back into time. You know we're good for that. We go take you back into history. The post where they talk about fairness, justice, equality, if they talk about integrity, are they left you for let you be the judge and see? We begin this program as saying the bar situation was once a feared force for democracy in the country, for support good governance. But today, it don't become a laughing stock. Today, first day, we ready to say lawyer, we mean everything. We see morality, we see integrity, we see respect, we see fairness, we see justice. Just because no more we see a lawyer, we afraid ourselves. But today, they don't joke. They don't turn the profession as a joke, as a mere joke. This woman will become the president. See, the election will bring a calm into force. That's not the first thing they talk about fairness. I'll take you.
That say in no not.
Yes.
Within violence here, we happen at the hall among lawyers and police been intervened for fire tear gas inside the hall where the elections take place. The other two candidates, them Augustine Mara and Waraseri Kamal, been talked to them supporters them as they say the election not be free and fair.
Stabilization of democracy. Yes. This is a 100% needed community. Yes. We do not expect that democracy can be so brazenly mutilated and stolen. What we have experienced is a far cry from the corridors of democracy. Yeah.
Okay, Lord pull you under. I want to let you listen to somebody where we hardly give accolade now. We hardly even, we clear. We know what's Andrew Lavalley Day. But for the fact that you're Andrew Lavalley, we're at the Institute for Governance, the executive director, where we get them, survey them, where they say, with democracy and number one Africa and number one at the world, you get them cook up story they can just sit on no more. Marabio don't deliver all in promises, then campaign promises, the economy, the boom. It's a bit unanoa. But Lord, listen what's in say first. Lord, we just take at least for this one. Lord, we see Lord to the talk. We get some videos there. After this, yeah, in speech. This okay, I think Lord just taking speech. Imagine with that what you see so. This woman get the bold man Tima back, they accept as a president. Look, come back into it. Imagine just after that noise you will see.
Seven up.
Thank you to God Almighty for making this possible. It has been a long journey and a hectic work. But today we are here. And we did say that some people might resist. Because we ask each and every one of you, come out in your numbers. We need to raise the bar. We made a promise and it's now we start. We need everyone on board to win energy and everything you feel to make sure that we win this election. We need that energy to make sure that we actually deliver on our promises. I want to say thank you to the campaign team, our campaign manager, Mr. Kenneth, the 10th man committee, the strategic team, the media, Team Raise the
Low pull on your face. we not to the speech I want to the election will take place in a manner in which ever happened at the history of Salone. Now, just after that election, see what happened. This, I'm sure I don't see this. This are the person they talk about fairness. Now the person this will talk about integrity. Now the person this will they talk about equality. This after the election, no, nice. After the election, after. Is we only watch football. I go make that example because it relates. We all can understand now. When the game done, the referee announced would I win the game. I mean, if the game, sorry, if they don't blow the whistle, the game done. We see the best team in the world, Chelsea. Let's say, for example, we everybody know Nandi, not so. Let's see the referee can dance with Chelsea. Let's say, for example, beats Arsenal or beats Manchester United, then how people then go see her? No, not just put her, how people then go see her. Then go just take and say Chelsea, don't collide or don't work with the ref. Now you happen at the Bar Association presidential election. This man will dance who want be president at this salon when I've been Kaifala, according to information they get rumor you stand for flag bearership. He conducted one of the most sham election in the history of the presidency of the Bar Association. So when they talk, I say, there is a reason we make us say, when I see this woman they talk about, Lord take back what he say. He say integrity, fairness, commitment to truth. You go be the person who will answer for me. Be the person for tell me. And this is the point. People in lost integrity, people in lost respect, self-respect. People in shame their families there. Like the Jabis, a very respectable family there. Very respectable, very honorable family there. For letting see, I'm sure some of this thing, when they do this one, not they just amboguna say, when they tarnish the name of una forefathers, then we don't work so hard for building them there. Not just listen to what they can't just say, not just take what you love and listen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty.
I mean, an association of 100% literate people that you were expecting to now follow rules and procedures. Who they are respecter of that. They deal with norms and precedents to say, now this is what is supposed to happen and this is what we are supposed to do on a given day and rule.
John, I was privileged to be the keynote speaker for the Bar Association event. I was there on Friday and I spoke in the afternoon and I came back to Bo. So I saw many things. In fact, in the hotel where I resided, there are many lawyers. In fact, it was all full of lawyers. So many things went wrong. So even what Julian is talking about, even before the event was scheduled, before the rescheduling, we realized that there was a truck that blocked the road from, making it difficult for lawyers that were in Bo to access the hall in Kenema. So, with all intents and purposes, let's forget about the legality of it. I'm not a lawyer.
You cannot interrupt.
Excuse me. Alfred, hold on. I want to protect Andrew. Hold on. Julian and Alfred, please. When you guys were having your bite, Andrew was here listening quietly, I'm sure making mental notes. Now he's hold on, Alfred.
Okay. So there's some what they call legality and what they call expedient.
Okay.
It's not only legality that you rule society. That's
Thank
what
you.
they call expedient.
Okay.
So if you say, I'm doing this because this is right, there are certain times when the right thing can be wrong.
Okay.
So that's where I'm coming from. So if you have a meeting of, say, of a club, and then say a percentage that I cannot ascertain whether it was a majority that was in Bo or a majority was in Kenema. But for the fact that there are people in Kenema across the bridge who could not join, I think it's across the bridge in Bo who could not join. I think it was just commonsensical to say, let us wait. Even if it was timely for the votes to be done, I think it was expedient for them to say, I'm not talking about it's illegal.
I know.
I'm not saying that, but it was expedient. In the interest of the solidarity of the bar, it was just expedient to say, let us wait for our colleagues to come over to cross. But you know what? There's an elephant in the room, and that's really what our paper touched on, which is really the political undercurrents in all of it.
Okay, let's just stop there. The political undertone. What did they do? Then go put a motor car, then block them company there for them to not go. Then block them company, then block them company. The political undertone, all this guy they talk with for talk with the balance like this. Like just play and put them for you. And the political undertone is take a look at it. They can't just get a small.
The word. H, say hi,
this is the political undertone. The
hi.
political
there
undertone.
There you go. 5 more years for HBO.
That's not the political undertone. Where they say there is a political undertone.
The best president in the world. H, say hi, please.
Hi.
There you go. 5 more years for HBO.
All right, not forget about Lanny. It's clear. So when this woman they say when they talk about what they are, you talk about integrity, you talk about fairness, you talk about justice. I don't know what planet we do. I don't know if he in a massive Komon-Tok, but this is how they are destroying the fabric, every little iota of the small thing we left for we as a country, as a democracy, they destroy. But how this even important? Lord, we do yourself a favor. Lord, push a little bit here. These are the words. Lord, just push. Lord, just push. I want to with why this very, very important. See again. In colleagues and put these are the appointments this back then. And this one from CRI. In fact, they even question why you for different. Now, I'll just read what and put quick one because there's something I love read here. The appointment of Tuma Jabi as a member of the Judicial and Legal Service Commission is routine as all legitimate president of the Bar Association. Automatically serve on the commission in accordance with section 140, subsection 1D of the Constitution. However, what is striking about this appointment letter is the reference to the terms and conditions of service to be communicated in due course. Previous Bar Association president legitimate ones, that them put a question mark there, so them put on legitimate ones. So typically they suggest based on this information, we don't put the genealogy, say, it gets controversial, legitimate, Lord just put on states, Lord no Ben Benner, have served on the commission without any remuneration. All right, again, I just try for trying that part there, say, but what Agnes Bio they do, it is strengthening the imposition. This is why sometimes Lord just make something clear. When we did another platform here, we get different people who they listen with. I go do this for the first. I go do this for the people who just join with. For the one who don't join me for the past 2 months, for the past 3 months, who don't deal with you for months. They don't see how they operate, mainly when they criticize the government of the day heavily. I will make this commitment and I will continue to say this. Follow, clarify some questions, some people and say, Mr. Komon-Tok, for have advised the opposition. If you advise the opposition, it will appear as if you don't be part of the opposition. Let's just make this clear for you. In a democratic dispensation, the opposition is vital, important, equally as the government, because the opposition are a government in waiting. If we get a vibrant opposition, Will they get a vibrant economy? Will they get a vibrant governance? Most think government to get it right because they need fear. But unfortunately, they happen in the country. The opposition na lame duck, the opposition na mumu, the opposition na the talk. Any patriotic citizen no go want any government for fail, including Mother Bio in government. And listen, I don't say you where perhaps you political maybe lens or glue or whatever you motion don't make. Any patriotic citizen no want no government, including Mother Bio in government, SLPP for failing at the country. Whatever I say so, Mother Bio, even though everybody believes the election of 2023 is not free and fair, and a lot of 30 people talk about that, but if we see Mother Bio they construct mega projects, we're not going to say illegal. If we see Mother Bio provide electricity for all Sierra Leoneans, we're not going to say illegal. If we see Mother Bio they build hospitals across the continent, in respect of tribe and region or tribe of the people of the day, we're not going to say illegal. If we see Mother Bio they improve the roads, the standard of living of the country, we're not going to say illegal. So now make the talk say if now you're not a patriotic person, you see a government sidoyanda whether illegal or not illegal, they do them clear, you know go say me not draw. But unfortunately, they happen. Then see they happen. Don't order for talk for the people in that. In a demo, I take them back. At the give say the opposition supposed to be the possible for talk for letting it take place. But the opposition is in bed with the government. Why? We see Timemko, one of the strong opposition, one member of parliament, say in talk now we had say governments give them $30,000 as a bribe for pull the Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce. Now serious opposition and this country was it also. The government of the right now be opposition. Labour now be opposition. Then be they give tough time to the conservative. Then be they check them. Then be they hold them accountable. Then be they pressure them. Then be they call them home. Then pull them. Now they sit also. That I make in a democratic dispensation the opposition matter. America, when Biden administration gets issued internationally, people they condemn them for the words there. What happened? We see the Republican, they were on top of the game. Then they call her home, so they them pull her. But today we not get. Una don't put you at them platform here. Una don't put you as civil society. Una don't put you as opposition. Una don't put you as journalists. So una don't put you in a very difficult position now. We know for even if you advise government, I don't see many times if you advise government, and of course we don't advise government many times, but don't know they listen. If I advise government, no means say I don't become SLPP. If I advise the APC on particularly that audio leak, I say for now no, they investigate, no actual that cause that because if the APC further disintegrates, it's scatter, we democracy don't do. So we come up from that lens there for advice where as we put in good faith. But some person just they come, or some person want twisting. How did they manipulate and now then say you don't belong to this political party? Far from that. And some of them people out they say so. They say they go school. Yeah, some of them they say they go school. If you want to accuse person, for example, like Mr. Komon-Tok or any other person, uncle, make sure say you get the evidence. Put on, let people and see. Let you know how to read. Put on, show the party we belong to. Put in registration card, in number, everything, so that people can go see. But if we know one law we act as civil society, the way we talk civil society talk, people can criticize you. If we not talk as opposition, we talk as opposition, we talk for the interest of the people, because that's the opposition supposed to do. We not the same to say for B. If we talk as the journalists again, we try for play on words, and so it's very difficult to. Today, the civil societies, most of them, they already don't keep quiet. I go give you a notable face here where a lot of people know, well, it's clear, this person are person where them be respect. But now SLPP, for example, Fatuma, Chadi, Fatuma, How could somebody, a civil society, this is now one of the civil society that will respect the country. The executive director is SLPP. Look at now SLPP. This is not open secret. See, and we put for you proof for let's see. They and will have valid and then they for cook up the story there. Anyway, Lord just put that. So now from that side, will they come out? But say what did happen, but Lord do yourself a favor. Lord we try for put for you waiting for pressure group very important and why fulfill the importance of pressure group with the bar association are part of the pressure group. Pressure groups play a vital role in a democracy by acting as a bridge between the government and the people. They help to influence policies, represent diverse interests, and promote political participation through lobbying, protest, and advocacy. These groups ensure that various societal concerns are addressed by policymakers. They also serve as a watchdog, holding the government accountable and preventing the abuse of power. By providing expert knowledge on specific issues, they contribute to informing decision-making. Ultimately, pressure groups strengthen democracy by amplifying voices that might otherwise go unheard, fostering transparency and promoting social justice. But what will happen if they go rogue? What will happen if they go rogue? Like where the Bar Association of Salon don't go rogue, and because of that, we don't get two different associations now. Now, let's see some of the things. A quick one. I'm waiting. This. If pressure groups go rogue, for example, the Bar Association too, they can become a threat to democracy itself. They can become threats to democracy itself. Like I would see somebody who politically charged, being Gento, Tuma Gento Kamara, politically charged. They represent, they had a bar association where it's supposed to be a vital organ of democracy. Now a threat to democracy. Now this is what I for say. Now a threat. Instead of strengthening it, instead of advocating for the public good, they may use unethical tactics such as bribery, blackmail, misinformation, or even violence to push their agendas, as we see in the by-election election. That's also we see fet day. This can lead to corruption, policy manipulation, and the suppression of opposing views, undermining democratic principles. These are the dangers. This is what they talk about. Moreover, when powerful pressure groups like the Bar Association dominates the political landscape, they can distort representation. Like exactly what happens sooner. Now you see they say black na white, white na black, yellow na pink, pink na green, green na, then just distort the reality. We need to understand again. These are the danger where you get bad actors and bad citizens and people and way don't mean well for the country, way blessed, anointed by somebody also unpatriotic, Agnes Bio. For they do this. No, when it's supposed to tell if you genuinely love the country, you want to institution and work in Agnes Bio for even allow this. If don't make it a whole another election, it gets the way for doing. Even though they purportedly an independent institution, it's not an independent institution. We know what did happen behind the scene. But anyway, Lord left this topic. We'll left on for another day. We're not done because we got another thing. Then just like we say, we don't go too much on this one, and we need to talk about Komon-Tok Bio. So this is not the reason this. So today, if Unase will come, the speech with Gento, Mrs. Gento Kamara talk, it really church and offensive, and I think this is now one of the most, what they say, shameful and disgraceful. All right, welcome to the next one. SLPP supporters and they call President Bio for extradite Mohamed Kamara. They can just.
This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know.
Well, good evening. We don't come today again with another program where we're in a special program. Today, na Tuesday, we're at the 1st of April 2025. When I know say before this time, we can always give another special program we came on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But because of some technical reason, we don't leave that one there. But today, we get a special one. And this specifically, they come for a big reason. We are going to very soon. This program, they meet with a live and direct from Uncle Sankara Media platform. As usual, we can always announce with telephone number and give una. If you inside Sierra Leone, you want contact we and YG official line, you will call you on 077763898. If you subscribe and say na international fugitive, you call 20857685. The topic they can deal with the family concerning Mohamed Kamara Mansare. We all know for say Kamara Mansare. For now, we go describe as say na international fugitive because I am Kamara Mansare. Them don't convict him for a rape case where they go rape underage Pekin, where by law in Sierra Leone is not acceptable at all. But this man, while he be there incarceration or he behind bars, several complaints may come about his health status, where the government through magnanimity they allow him to go seek medical attention. In the process of seeking medical attention, it make a way out of this country, a balanced goal. He used a passport where not being great tender. When I remember there was a time when this case been there against him, then they ask for make it tender or surrender in passport them. He surrender one, he argue say no get no other one. He get an American one way been keep when I don't use for making way out of the shores of Sierra Leone. Now when he get back to America, he not go sit down there Safulu. He tried for big bones against the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And this man, we all know say from time immemorial, na hater of the Israeli People's Party. So he hates the government of President Julius Maada Bio. And even when Emikasigeta he get a case behind him back, he say that it was a stage managed something against him. In the argument because he opposed the government, forgetting say there are strong evidence where proof say yes, indeed penetrated to that underage Pekin, they will make it get a matter in the police, we get to go court and they convict him. Now, in the America, it talk all kind of rata. Now, to we, from the Okusanka Media platform point of view, when they look at this man, say, it don't become second Adebayo of the APC. The political ventriloquist, where they re-echo, waiting in pay master them, then they tell them for do. Now, it don't come to the camp on drugs, it kayanda, it kaoka, it fodoya, go ban, and now, what I don't turn to attention to, na Agnes Bio. We all know say Agnes Bio, it get the Agnes Bio Foundation, when a philanthropic organization or philanthropic foundation where it therefore help the physically challenged or the vulnerable in this country. Over 5 years now, this woman don't do their philanthropic jobs there, gestures there to people where they in need. Now, when I hear Kamara man talk, he say now because he want to go pay the Kono people them, let Kono people and this then. We all know say this man na a dramatist. To win a complete dramatist, somebody where they act. Now drama they make so. Complete ventriloquist, complete idle man. So today now it matter how they can deal with player, or can tell una the people and say, Agnes Bio Foundation has been doing this job over 5 years ago. So when Kamara remember they can talk in slush, now that make one can put the record straight because I know say we good at putting the record straight. So as usual, the producer of this program, now Uncle Sankara, then me when they moderate them, or presenter, me na the critical mind. With me in the studio, I got the one and only IG Memuna, who can call Information General Memuna. He there with me today for can help me push this program go before about Agnes Bio, a foundation where Mohamed Kamara Mansare just sit down. We not get nothing for talk about the government. We not get nothing for point at this government. We go see na disadvantage to the government. If you go and fence side or just draw, let people see and say relevance. We not be one talk because when you talk, they get relevant. But they bring this camp for put the record straight for una. When so gullible logo one for believe them. So if I read at this point at the introduction of the program now, I turn the mic now to IG Memuna. IG Memuna, you read what I don't tell about Agnes Bio Foundation as against what Kamara Mansare they go insinuate over yonder. We don't look at and say this man is an idle man. He not get nothing for do. He not get work in America. So what is done now is in livelihood and they get time from in people where they pay. Now the APC do not push Adebayo on that side. Now in APC don't use them as the Adebayo. So now the political ventriloquist like I tell now they react waiting in pay master than they tell her. So say something about this Agnes Bio Foundation. Let people understand.
Family Munadu. I love Monday.com.
What's Monday.com?
You don't know Monday.com? This is Monday.com. It's a platform that helps us run our work, collaborate with other departments, understand our business, and reach our goals.
So, project management.
No, work management. Any type of work, any kind of business at every scale. Marketing, sales, ops, HR, retail, media, manufacturing, anything work related.
But setting up a new software takes forever.
Actually, it's so simple and intuitive, you can onboard an entire company in a blink of an eye.
You have an answer for everything, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So how do I get Monday.com?
Just go to Monday.com.
Oh, that makes sense.
I hope we all they do fine. We the Muslim, we don't fast done. The Christian and still they on length. This not the thing we make Salon unique. The Muslim and the Christians, we do things in common. This Sunday we pass so, we go pray. Now feel the Christian and go to church. It been fine for look that show say, this na country where we not for allow. Let anybody can well for we. We not for allow non-individual for can well this country for we. This Agnes Bio in foundation, done there over 5 years now. I remember where this place born. Mabela, when Mabela born, na stiletto, that picking the well for go rescue them people in yanda. Inside foundation, no. Agnes Bio make sure say them people in hosting up. He supports them. He give them what he get for give them livelihood back. Na Mabela. And not tap there. Inside that very foundation there. Komon-Tok can born. They are very picking the tinap back inside that foundation there. And make sure say he give them people in the shelter. He make them back let them get a livelihood back. And not tap the back. Oh, nine kingdom fire can happen. That picking the tinap back. It make sure say they get all waiting and supposed to get back. Put roof over their head before ever that picking the in at school. If that picking they don't use for duam every year, it they duam every year. Agnes Bio they do this thing. Why now? We don't question what we they ask now. Why now this thing for Mona Kamaremba Mansare? Why if for Mona and now? Kamaremba, why this thing for Mona you now? When this became they do all this thing over these 5 years, you know been seeing for talk. In foundation, not today, me fumble them. It don't there for the past 5 years now. This beginning foundation, they do all waiting is supposed for do. They go to them party office. Now picky when they pick APC, SLPP, and not they pick in a salon people there irresponsible for. Kamaremba, you've been there at this country, you they see all that one day. One day you not take pin. Say this pin, that go give Mabela people them. This pin, that go give Komon-Tok people them. This pin, that go give Kingdom people them will get this accident. You not do them. When the picking don't do one done, that's if they at you where you not being able for voice and mouth that particular term day. The picking sit down now and say, me, I get corner blood. Let's extend this thing. I don't do an a free tongue. I don't do an other side them. Okay, let's go do an now on a corner. This thing it hurts you because this picking go do an a corner because you get corner people then at heart. When you catch them picking lay on a table, you rape the picking.
All right. Okay, now we just tap this audio because we don't put this audio this morning. Yeah, in case you want to watch the entire clip on check now channel there. I think we put some back on our Facebook, something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm sure. Yeah, something like that. You go there. So it did both sides. Anyway, this now the country what we call Salona. So it also don't divide now. That's so. Yes, certain people then. Na pro, regardless of as long as they import the boil or they get whatever they get, I like the country, the general, in the general, the entire country, the majority. I like the majority. Then you feature they at stake, it don't matter. then they twist. And guess what? Them people that then get followers then get people then where they watch them back, where they believe whatever that they do. Me, I see a shock where they do some alpha research along the line. I see young people and perception about politics, where they act just unable to understand, particularly that watch Tuma Bio in watch where Kamara puts the kind of positive comments where I see as a Mother Bio, it look like it don't succeed by the young people there. Majority of the survey we may do around, then say Mother Bio deserve forget him because in our presidents, look at the other presidents in the world, within the way this that it just unbelievable. I just I say, you know what, that work myself out from the discussion there. Anyway, but that's salon for you. Yeah, that's salon for you. Yes, that's salon for you. All right, now we can on the leak audio. This then be asked Minkailu Koroma. Let's see what you get for say about this issue about let me just put this issue about EBK with MS Bangura, the clip they can
sense a sense of what should I say, betrayal, if you like to call it that, between the former chairman for life of the APC and one of your party, veterans. Would you term it as, that betrayal?
When you say betrayal, it begs the question: who is betraying who? And again, when you say former chairman for life, it's also a bit contradictory. Because
wasn't he a chairman for life?
Yeah, when you say former, it cannot be for life.
Is he still the chairman for life?
No, of course, we don't have a chairman for life.
Well, he was the chairman for life.
Agnes Bio was chairman of the All People's Congress, leader and chairman and president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. He was never given the nomenclature chairman for life. That is just some assumption from some individuals. Let me make that very clear. So to be honest with you, and the listening public, I don't see any form of betrayal. If anybody is being betrayed regarding the audio that was leaked, can be MS Bangura, yeah? The content of the audio, the leaked audio, you can note that came from the heart. Agnes Bio was speaking from the heart.
Can you also confirm that the audio was that of the former president, Agnes Bio?
It is in the public domain. There is no denying that reality. He was speaking from the heart to a trusted friend and comrade, an elderly member of the party. And I have taken my time to listen to the audio from start to finish. You can note that on the background, there were voices. People were actually around. Yes, of course.
2 people. Yeah.
Yes, we are around. It is possible that when the conversation was going on, the phone was on loudspeaker. Anybody can record. It is when you talk to me on WhatsApp, they will tell you it is encrypted end to end, which presupposes I cannot be able to record you with the phone you are calling me with, except I use another device to record you. It is possible that MS Bangura did not even circulate that. It is also possible that the third party that was present where the conversation was taking place was the person that circulated it. But let it be made very clear that we do not sense any form of betrayal from President Koroma, former President Koroma, or from critical analysis. I don't think the leak was from MS Bangura. The old man
just for the
cannot
sake of argument as well, is it also possible that the same person who used his phone to make the call had another phone which he used to record the conversation?
It is also possible. It is also possible, but I have interacted with MS Bangura. These are party veterans. He lived in Germany for a very long time. He has been contributing to the party from the days of Shaka Stevens. I have interacted with him. I know his passion for the APC. I can, vouch for him that he will not be in the position to leak that audio. But again, let it also be established that, in fact, it is very wrong for HE and S Bio to have been recorded or any other person without their consent. That is illegal to do so. So let us condemn the act, in fact. If I confide in you, I speak from my heart, it is wrong for you to record me and circulate it. The act was actually not appropriate.
All right, so that's not the official position of the APC. As you see, one of the media agents, the articulate an AYV. Now, like I say, this I will just brush on this watch way. Not to the first thing, this will be see then similar watch we Mother Bio they use. We see Cameroon Baby put one. This don't scatter social media in many places. 172,559. When according to the exchange rates now, all loans are 1.5 billion. So when people and they argue, young people, I feel sorry, I feel sorry. People are disconnected with the reality. Then disconnected, they don't even understand the gravity of the problem where they happen. No, say, them big people always sit on so then we can't die this after 20, 30 years, they all don't go. The burden, if Salon Poil get for become difficult and then get for truth, that burden day. Now, that seems, I don't know what's safe. But anyway, let's just pull them aside because I'm sure, say, new. I'll move, let's get on our side. Let's go to the international stage and we're going to South Africa, where Trump lost slap then 30% tariff. 30%. Reciprocal, as you call it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know.
President Donald Trump has announced sweeping tariffs on all imports entering the United States. A baseline duty of 10% will be levied against all countries, along with reciprocal tariffs on around 100 nations, with some of the highest import taxes on U.S. goods. Now, South Africa now faces a 30% tariff on any goods sent to the United States, while every country on the continent will see prices rise. Nick Harper reports from Washington.
In announcing these tariffs, Donald Trump predicted that he would receive complaints. He described this as Liberation Day, the day when the United States would be ending what he says has been a trade imbalance with many countries that's existed for many years. During his remarks in the Rose Garden at the White House, he said that for years the US had been looted, pillaged and raped by nations who were friend and foe alike. He said that foreign leaders had stolen US jobs, foreign cheaters had ransacked factories, and foreign scavengers had torn apart the American dream.
All right, so that's now South Africa. And just so we know, it's not going to be easy for African countries then. We see where Trump kind of power, where systematically it erode, in fact, WHO, now one of the leading UN organization or agency, will help many countries, including Africa, primarily for support for feds, bad sick there. We ailing or failing healthcare system. Of course, we know which side and go. Not so. US aid, America don't pull on it. Most of the money will be the calm. And for this, for make matter worse now, this 10% when a flat rate for all the countries there. South Africa 30 because say South Africa and America, they're not the pool primarily because of Elon Musk. Elon Musk now South African. Now South Africa then born but in the pool with the Pretoria, we kept with Ramaphosa in government. They know they pull at all. I know they meet up. Well, then get issue about racism, land business. We know along the line. We know clearly what's happened. But that 30% get for and bug them more because if South Africa try in their own way for retaliate, there is also a countermeasure from US where we make even 50%. Now, what we come to, we as Salon people, remember when the war be take place now Ukraine? It's still a gun anyway, by the way. We just start. We country, where they far more than 6,000 kilometers from Ukraine to Salon, more than 6,000. Every bad situation in the country in the Ukraine war, the bank governor at the Ukraine war, water don't serve now pipe they're seen at the Ukraine war. Mother Bio, of course, now in the officials and you know the Ukraine war, even toll gates, and Dr. Sandy, the Ukraine war, everybody. So this one, they come back another 10% tariff. Of course, we're not get much of the exchange with America, but we live in a global village. The supply chain, the connectivity along the line. those tariffs therefore more or less come back in one way, indirectly or directly, therefore affect we. So things not therefore be anytime. Not just fix the difficulty. Waiting government don't put in place. If you act right now, then we can't tell you say with GDP don't grow from 400 now 800. This not to be so. Now the finance minister, they not be they don't do rebase, so don't do the rebase. When they do the rebase and discover say with GDP a big, not to 4 billion, now 8 billion. In fact, self with per capita income, not to 400, now 800. You see, with that this then will tell you. And he asks, would I do this rebasement? Would I do this? Would I do this overhaul? We're not able to know. Now government and then they beat and then they dance. But anyway, a lot left the African side. I just connect Salon to the African side. Long come on the global village, the global tariff. See what did happen right now. Trump, but anyway, look out. They can't explain to you the reason why make Trump want go into that line there. Trump one believes by imposing tariff, it will create job, because the logic here is you want to get $6 trillion. $6 trillion. You hope forgets rather. You hope forget $6 trillion for imposing tax there. Now it's just common sense. If you put 30% or 40%, 50% tariff on a particular goods or service for going to a country, what you expect? The business person, the entrepreneur, go put down and they pass on to the final consumer, making it expensive. Now, what is the why Trump they do this? He want to discourage people from probably importing things from outside and rely on homegrowns, according to Ram. Now, liberation did this. They want to do what is a re-industrialization. They want to let them begin to manufacture things in America. For just be a dumping ground, according to say on fear. But the danger is is the economy ready in the first place for let them absorb this kind of pressure? Because guess what? Many countries they can rethink, recalibrate. They can try to put measures in place for make sure say they counter some of this. For example, Canada, the EU, they can plan also because they say they can raise their own tariff. The stock markets, the leaders who they talk to you so. The stock markets now free fall. So we don't know. The economic advisors are sometimes politics. I don't know how this, but we go for watching and see how this one go ahead with Trump administration. But anyway, let us flash you waiting they go on, just in case you want to see some of those numbers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as well.
25%, and you're trying to get your head around exactly what's happened. Well, hopefully this might help. So yesterday was Liberation Day. Donald Trump announced a raft of measures on the US's trading partners. These blue bars show where we were before, what the state of tariffs were for US's trading partners. You can see he's already imposed tariffs on Mexico, on Canada, as well as on China. Some of those were rolled over from Trump's first presidency. And then he implemented this 10% baseline tariff on all exports, on all imports coming into the US, irrespective of where they're coming from. And you can see that includes the UK. So the UK has been hit with that 10% baseline tariff. In fact, actually here, Canada and Mexico got some exemptions from that 10% tariff, but they've still been hit with that 25% tariff on a large chunk of their goods. So that's the baseline tariff, but there was more. Donald Trump said he wanted to look into the US's trading relationship with individual countries and impose something he called a reciprocal tariff, effectively looking at the tariffs those countries impose, saying if you do it to us, we're going to do it to you, but also looking at other impediments to trade. So, for example, regulations that might block US exports. And when we tot all of that up, and you can can see that they're stacking, by the way, so that these tariffs sit on top of each one. And then suddenly, when those reciprocal tariffs are applied, well, those bars shoot up, particularly painful, as you can see, for countries like China, which has been hit with a 34% reciprocal tariff, but that sits on top of all the other tariffs, meaning actually, accumulatively, the tariff on China is over 50%, and that is massive, really significant. And other countries as well. So Vietnam, a Southeast Asian exporting powerhouse, has been hit with that 46% reciprocal tariff, taking the total tariff closer to 60%. Now, you might be looking at the UK over there thinking, well, it seems like we've got off pretty lightly. We've only been hit with the 10% baseline tariff. We haven't had any additional reciprocal tariffs added on. And Trump, when he was calculating all of this, as I said, he was saying that he was looking at tariffs that other countries impose onto US imports, but also looking at other non-tariff barriers. But actually, if we dig into how they figured all of this out. And bear in mind, there was some head scratching among economists when these announcements were being made. How has he come up with these figures? And it looks like he's less interested in the tariffs that those countries impose and more interested in just the cold numbers of the deficit. So look at this. China, the US has a big deficit with China. It means China is sending more stuff to the US than it receives from the US, and EU as well. It's got considerable deficit with the EU. And it looks like what he's done is, well, he's taken those countries' trade surpluses with the US. He's divided it by their total exports to the US, divided that number by 2, and come up with the reciprocal tariff. And let's see that in action. So this is the China example. You can see there, he's taken China's surplus with the US, divided it by their exports, and divided that number by 2, and that's where that 34% number has come from, which begs the question, actually, if you look at the UK, well, actually, it's one of the few countries where the US actually has a trade surplus with us. Kind of depends on how you measure that, but we're more or less in balance. If we're applying the US formula, well, then that would suggest that perhaps we've been disproportionately hit by being swept up in that 10% tariff. So how much of a win is that really? And what this is really showing us is that the Trump administration is going after countries that have big deficits, where the US has big trade deficits with them. So the big importers, the major products that US consumers like to purchase. And that undoubtedly will have an impact on inflation in the US. It's going to hurt economic growth. And that's something that the financial markets have been digesting. So let's have a look at how financial markets responded. Well, negatively. You can see here, FTSE 100 opened 1.5% down. US markets haven't yet opened, but this is the Nasdaq Futures Index, one of the major indices in the US. And you can see after that announcement, there was a bit of optimism. Maybe perhaps he wouldn't go as far as they feared. But after that announcement, it was perhaps more aggressive than they were expecting, down 5.9%. And overnight, Asian markets, look at this, Japan, it's been hit with that 24% reciprocal tariff. The Nikkei down 3%. China hit with a 34% reciprocal tariff. You can see indices in Hong Kong and China down 1.6% and 0.5%.
All right, so yeah, so that's now the current status with the monitor, and I'm sure a lot of people in the market react negatively. The market in itself now one uncertainty. And call reciprocal, meaning do me, I do you, you know, do me, I do you, simply now that's the state itself. Or do instead there is a surplus of trade between other nations there. Other nations, they take advantage of America and then just the dump and goods and services. The more and more like China, of course, you know, say aggregately is more than 50% now, from what you understand. Total combined, and China then says very soon they can announce the new tariff. The EU they can prepare back then. The upcoming days we will definitely keep posted. And of course, at the we all know it's a fact. When America sneezes, the rest of the world catches cold. We they pay keen attention to America, because anything will go wrong in America, believe me, any partner what we did, we feel direct or indirectly. But without them get for feel more. We feel out for we country people and don't talk, because governments and people are competent enough to put strategies, modalities in place for absorb any shock, unlike the part of the world I think envisage. In fact, the exchequers, the government is said they put they crack them brain, you know. Then so of course they're not going to retaliate right now, and we'll just wait and see. But definitely then you say if there's a interest national stake and come out put something. Or at the moment in camp, as about the UK, and of course the rest of the world is said the prepare on the photo. Yeah, what's happening now? We'll take 1 minute break when we come. We can tell the line to you. So it's been a while, and maybe we fumble the voice and also so they just stop.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
All right, so yes, fumble. We don't come now the yeah. So we'll take the first call. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, this is ex-civilian.
Yeah,
I call my background.
yes, ex-civilian, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Let me see. Ramadan Kareem, Eid Mubarak.
Same to you, my brother.
You're welcome. Let me just say, like, Arescoroma issue, that image laundry. Everybody know that one. So that we don't consider that. Now, only people are waiting to think, say, better till they come out of that speech then and then nobody take a like big thing. I don't take a big thing. Because we what I don't throw, you don't throw it. For Mother Bio issue, you see Mother Bio, he ready for corrupt the people who prepare to be corrupt. And let me tell you, after Mother Bio in regime, most of them people that do not get life again in that country. That is fact. After Mother Bio in regime, most of them people do not get life again in that country. I met some of them fight tooth and nail. Mother Bio, they use them like a backup for reinforcing status. But they don't know that. You know, it's a Komon-Tok. No institution not in that country, you know, we honest, we independent. You understand? So how have you the country corrupt and the only employer in the country are the government? So they use the opportunity to deprive the people of them. More or less as time goes, you know, we'll see how things end. I believe things are no longer for this like this forever. Things get for change at that country. When things get for change, then people like they Mother Bio they use like a backup to reinforce his position. Believe me, they get for change greatly because when regime get for change, then guy they don't get forget life anymore. So thank you.
Thank you very much, ex-civilian. Thank you very much. Yes, Famula, and the line open. The line open. It's been a while, and the line open. The line open. Now 44 plus 4479353004. That's not the line we will use to get to. All right. So we're looking at the comment section, and And this one they come up from Fatmata Jallo. They say, who is spoiling the country, Mr. Spokesman Adama? The drug government has spoiled our country. Shame on you both. That's a big shame. And this one they come from Julius Conte, where they say Sierra Leone is becoming a failed state under Agnes Bio, blackouts, killings, drugs, prostitution, hunger and starvation, lawlessness, tribal rhetoric, and threat. And Alfred, they say these guys did not win the election, but they were allowed to rule. What a shame to Sierra Leoneans. And this one they come up from Marco, where they say Trump self no say this no go work. It just want to destabilize the world. And this one they come up from Ayo Taylor, where they say Salon politicians are heartless, wicked set of people. And Mr. PDC, Mr. PDC, the country, sorry, Bo, they should be ashamed of the president of Burkina. Look what that man is doing for his country. What a shame. All right, Lord, the yes, call us where they come from.
Yo, Mr. Komon-Tok, I call from Germany.
Yes, you're welcome. Yeah.
Eid Mubarak.
Yes,
Mubarak to you and this station. May God continue for our blessing.
Yes.
You know, your contribution to this night, for this night's program. Actually, now based on this leak audio from Mr. MS Bangura and Agnes Bangura, Agnes Kuruma, former president, Manuel don't work more than any other president as far as my knowledge is concerned about Sierra Leone. Dr. Agnes Kuruma, a respectable man, a honorable man, and I believe say history will remain for talk about her in a positive way, not in a negative way. And for me, this is a blessing, in fact, for Agnes and for the country, for make we know the truth, where we don't hide behind the shadows for very, very, very long time, from the election time to now. And for those who they blame Agnes Kuruma for saying I destroy Samura or I make destroy APC or this, that, believe in me, I believe they're not just they think properly. You know, everybody gets right to your opinion, but unless speak Samura from the blues, he make them ultimate the lower. The 2023 election are the people of the APC that they elect Samura. You understand? So if Samura not perform well for that election, but before the election, during the election, after the election, believe in me, get himself for blame, because the people that they trust in him and believe in him, and they didn't get the weapon in hand for being able to protect the people that vote. You know, and so for me, I believe the people then continue to respect Agnes, understand Jai Samura right now, and we as Sierra Leoneans, if we did the APC, we'll try for make yourself formidable for able to win the 2028 election. So let me contribution that for now.
All right.
And I wish you the very best of this evening. Thank you so much. May God continue to bless your platform.
God bless you too. We take another voice. Call us where they call from.
Good afternoon and welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Good
Mr.
evening.
Komon-Tok. Unless the time with the nation, the leader, I dey come on call from Komon-Tok community. Sorry about it. The situation beneath Agnes. Agnes no can talk. You know, say nothing. So many things that went wrong. You know, ever can talk. Now, we've been feeling they come out for can say something. Now forget that the APC party, gather Tuma Adama Kamara and the executive together, and gather the APC grassroots them and the nation together. Let we get something substantial for fight against this Bio regime. Before that, we in can, you just can't join the executive and mad abuse. They say. Agnes go see Tuma go see Bio, Tuma go see Bio, and Fatima Bio be don't tell we say Agnes be they go to Bio na net, and the executive then be they go to Bio na net. So Agnes he go cut to he go ship or he go to na nonsense, you know they listen. Make it just go sit down and keep quiet. All wait till they do, he go come and go after them. Make it just let people them and no kind of media again because the same way we need that it don't pass. We don't need them. If they come, let it come with unity. Let it not come with more division, Samura. If you want 10 picking them, then the one bad, you go say all you picking them bad, so you go left you home, let everything scatter. You as papa, you don't go carry you get out and now say this one don't come about, but una no can we embrace her, but you can't scatter all thing, they can't make like Naina the same. No, he's not. He's not a saint. He can't scatter. Fatima Bio said they go to Mother Bio na net. If they go there, Fatima talk, let's challenge Fatima Bio. If they challenge Fatima Bio, he said that. She said that. Let him go and challenge them. Who's one of my if Tuma go see, that means say Tuma sell. These people are total idiots, sycophants. May they not disturb the nation, yeah? May just shut up, please. I'm sorry if I use that kind of word.
All right, as
Thank
you know, yes, as you know, we normal rules there. Everybody will get right for talk, but law will not cross the line as always. All right, will you take another voice again? Yes, call outside the call firm.
Yes, very much welcome back. Mina Ahmed,
Yeah.
I call from UK.
Yes, Ahmed, you got a platform. You get 2 minutes. Now we go.
Thank you very much, my brother. You see, Mr. Komon-Tok, God bless you. You don't make all of the analysis there, and time and time again, you bring examples them, and they link we to all of the old things and what they reflect and remember. Like we bring to the Mrs. Gento in clip. Imagine people the one who for serve as on the group, pressure group, see how they behave and they connive with government. Then I really want me bother they talk about 2028. I don't know how sure them guys are they. How for God's sake when I go make election, they don't get winner. They will not connive. Including the ex-presidents, the former presidents, instead of a talk of all what they happen, the bad things the way this government don't do, for condemn, for talk, because you get right for talk. You know what I mean? Say because you are ex-former president, you know, you don't build up legacy like you say you don't build something. The decision where they destroy the people, then they protest, they safeguard, they rally behind you. That Sukuba na MC, now recently they put in a prison. Just for an escrow, where they go all up, where the anti-corruption. All the people are die for you. Then kill people that are your party. Now they sit down back. Now they connive. Then guys say, Mr. Komon-Tok, na cabal. Then can ruin that nation. The people of that Sierra Leone no for greed at all. If we allow this one go, whose legacy? What you go for cancer to pick them? What story you go for cancer to pick them? Making election, the people they will vote, who trust, they all long gone together. Imagine how they were going to see pass Madam for another Madam go this one. They were all the had soon, all one go take power so now. Which you want go for only accountable. Not to this go to me with Sumara, say now so Madam you be do. So why would go correct time? 2028, nobody no dream say there's going to be an election 2028. There's nothing like 2028. I'm telling you, my brother, if we not correct this one, Sierra Leone is looming to another war. That one people know one for a real. But the signs are clear. What did they bring war? Madam, you say rig election will lead to war. They will sit down quietly. Because some of una benefits today, una the gets from the people there. Una selfish, una greedy. Una don't see the bigger picture of the nation. The common man, the poor people, and the struggle, and the suffer. They wanna the propagate for them kind for 2028 for member that you go free with this one.
Right.
How you know it's sad, me brother.
Thank
we
you.
not ever agree. We are now before, but not to this time. When the nation don't
Thank you very much, Ahmed.
And education not establish a culture that
Yeah,
they bring cash.
yeah, we had another
learn
voice.
from this.
Yeah.
So we not go ever accept this until this one correct, me brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we had another voice. Thank you very much. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, who's the call?
Actually, thank you for this program. I call from Austria.
Okay, you get a platform. You get 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok, this program. Actually, thank you for this program.
Oh, thank you too.
And at the end, my sister they talk, they blame Agnes. Mr. Komon-Tok, na Sierra Leone, they see the politicians then, especially the flag bearer, they afraid for advocates for people there. Why? Because they afraid say them all out, put in a prison. Where now in the people rely on for talk for them. So if you don't afraid for talk for the people there, then you want the people then where they able for you now then for can talk for you, where they don't vote for you for talk for them, then you now rely on them for talk for you. I don't see no sense out of that. You know, Samora will be expect Samora for make a point, do things for the people then. But I just noticed that Samoa Kamara is afraid for say something out, so they not go all and put in a prison. Then now people they lay blame on Agnes Kamara, where we don't run your own time in the office. Don't go sit down. While if they get straight from the government, say if we stay out of this, if we come again into this, we know how the politics they run at Sierra Leone. We know they expect Agnes who can show face in 100% bold mind again for can talk on the people there. With Samoa, we for talk for the people there, not able make the points then for the people there. So I don't see point for me Agnes Kamara left as former presidents who can talk outside Samoa to talk. So it don't make no sense. Let Samoa talk for the people there.
All right.
Samoa, the person who they make Sierra Leone, they take to this level. Because if in from Adebayo's statement say this man they go for go talk to the president, then when the people then vote, then obviously I don't cancel everything. So
right.
just wait and
Thank you very much.
Yeah. For presidents again.
All right.
And then test another people. Please.
Okay, we had another voice. Thank you. We'll take another voice. This na Pakol.
Hello.
Yes, call outside the call from.
Komon-Tok, man. How you do?
No bad, bros. Outside the call from.
I call from United Kingdom. How you do?
No bad, boss. You get a platform, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you for the program, all the host. May God bless you. May God continue to expand your coast. Yeah. You know, I don't know what's wrong with Sierra Leoneans. I really don't know what's wrong with Sierra Leoneans. I hear me sister they talk about Agnes Kamara. I hear me boy they talk about Samoa Kamara. Come on, Sierra Leoneans, wake up. The likes of the APC, the likes of the SLPP, these people are not good for Sierra Leoneans. Why don't they open a eye them, Sierra Leoneans? Why don't they open a yes? They want to listen. They swear una, Sierra Leoneans, they swear una 64 years. APC and SLPP, they not change the narrative in Sierra Leone. Come on, what's wrong with you? With all the PhD in SLPP, with all the master's degree in APC, what has this guy done for our country? Wake up. Wake up, people. Wake up. What's wrong with you now? What's wrong with you now? Now, Sierra Leone, they don't want good people in their own country. Wake up. These people always say this. If we don't restore the value of truth in Sierra Leone, the value of truth, Sierra Leone will never prosper under them two useless political parties here. Come on, Sierra Leoneans. What's wrong with you now? They swear on that. The PCSL people, they don't know what they're Sierra Leone. What's wrong with you now? Wake up, Sierra Leoneans. God bless you, Mr. Komon-Tok.
All right, thank you for your contribution. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. All right, we miss this one. All right, okay. Okay, we miss this one again. All right. We miss this one again. All right. Okay, let's just do this so that we will see. We will take. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, Constance Alina, they call from the US.
Yeah, Constance Alunion, you get a platform. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, let God bless you and also welcome back again.
You're welcome, my brother. Welcome.
My brother, I not lie, tell you, man. You see, Shalom, it's sad when you dey look at your country, you dey look at other my own country. You dey see how fast they move in terms of development. Then you get to your own country, you see, say, integrity don't mess up with country completely. But completely now for like give some man no more waiting for each no more for the day. It don't done. I dey listen to this Agnes Bio, then people here where they come for can't defend Agnes Bio. So does that mean that because of Agnes Bio get organization where they help people them? So if you go put on and drug lord where they mess up with country completely, people are not for come out, they're not for condemn them. You see people and I don't know side this thing we then call integrity, which I don't go. It's like they far off we country. Look at them too much Jabi the all. It's really sad, bruh. It's really sad. But one thing I believe in no more, Salon not go this so forever. It not go this so forever. We don't get civil war in that country.
Yeah.
Where we did it from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
But Kuma not be the fish that war did the end. But at the end of the day, come to an end. So all the people that we don't cause that atrocity there, then go get for pay someday. The good thing is that technology not they forget. It always there. Not only like a first where people and do something, record not they for proof.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So that one day we go shame and disgrace them. Even when they don't die, don't go them picking them, go disgrace them. Say on our people and now they mortgage this country also.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Water. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. All right, so they take another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from. Okay, we missed this call. Caller, you call back. All right, so we take 5 more calls and then we pay attention on the. Yes, call outside. They call from. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, they call from London.
Okay, you get a platform. You get 2 minutes.
Okay. It's here not talk to you, Mr. Komon-Tok, a long time ago. They call from London.
Now for all the sets. Now for all the sets.
They are not talk to you.
Okay. I'm glad the myself will talk to you. Sorry about that.
What are they say? A lot of people get this narrative say that the two political parties them only as alone. I make things and they go back.
Would they hear something from your background? Would they really?
That's not there.
Oh, really?
Seriously.
Okay.
Something from your background. Well, okay, let me call you back. Well,
please call me back. Call me back. Sometimes this call me back. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yes, sir, Mr. Komon-Tok, blessed. I call from Norway.
Yes, my brother. You get
first time this for calling on this platform. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, I support. One guy called. I think the past 2 caller. Mr. Komon-Tok, just imagine from when we get independence, then 2 parties, and they're not good for this country. Believe me, if you listen, this guy we talk, I think I'm call him John Paul waiting. That guy we talk for APC. When the interview this we had, The last when they make a public program, the last talk we talk, say we will win this, we win, nothing will spoil for them to not win this election. Yeah. Then people and they think long for can power, what I mean? May they ask APC with an strategy for how this country. I know the bulla. What I mean, Mr. Komon-Tok? Mr. Komon-Tok, believe me, this country, if they not change the mindset of the people, if people not think for them make that interim body, believe me, this country, I know go no side, then two parties. This will be the downfall of SAPP and APC not forever can power again. Believe what I tell you, APC. If we can remember what the APC do, I made them vote the way SAP for them can power. But you see, then two parties are not good for this country. I believe me, Mr. Komon-Tok. If they're not changing two parties, I believe me, Mr. Komon-Tok, I tell you for the next 10 years, if APC can power, you know what I mean? This country, and the same talk as you don't back. But the same thing we talk back for the past. You know what I mean? Believe me, Mr. Komon-Tok, then two parties are not good for this country. I believe me. But anyway, I'll stop here. Stay blessed.
Thank you very much. All right, we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. How you doing?
No bad.
I come from the Komon-Tok family.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. You see, sometimes, way people in the talk see APC, SLP, are not good for that country. They, I want to know see. My party, them. Hello?
Yeah, you did live, yeah. Brother.
I want to know sit down in not just the party, now the people them. And I let them become third party, Mr. Komon-Tok. If the mindset of Sierra Leonean people not change, now the same to be the go to we go back. You understand?
Mm.
If you look right now, the Sierra Leonean people right now, the dishonest, you understand? And the bad that it did inside Sierra Leone and them. We're not honest to ourselves. Okay, let me just see. For example, Tuma Adama Kamara, where people in the bash at Agnes don't do, not to Agnes, they give Tuma Adama power. I want to see whether they know this. And Tuma Adama Kamara may get all the power, all the support we need for that kind of power. Now, he misused the opportunity. And any politician, where they fail for talk to people them, but can't in the public talk to people them, is not a politician. It's a weak leader. Honestly. Tuma Adama Kamara, like all this thing don't go on. Before this thing they come up, before this audio they come up, so you understand it. I want to, if you are listening, you keenly. And this Kogoma, like something we don't boil too much, they don't abuse her, they don't talk, they don't molest her too much. So it just vents out in anger. You understand? If you listen, you even for let MS Bangura, they interrupt them, enable go out from the audio, the topic. May not say you want vent out in anger. Before this thing for happen, Tuma Adama Kamara for don't start. Now for the first possible for them stop these things. How? If we don't come to the people and see, before they like this electoral justice, they cannot power this, that, if we don't stop in blogger, they say, cannot public, they say, call the APC executive, say, dear, me people are sorry. This thing, there is a mistake, don't go on.
Thank you.
Now we move on.
Thank you very much.
Now we work on together and build this country.
Thank you.
Simple than all this corruption, with these things that we go on. So thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much. God bless you all. Take another voice back. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello?
Yeah, inside the call from.
They call from Greece, Uncle Sule.
Okay, Uncle Sule, get the platform.
Yeah. Waiting, I want to talk. Now, phone I talk, yes. I talk not the phone.
Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. What I want to talk is, first of all, Samura, Nainon Paul in that party, and then the party did back official right now. Because he goes see President Bio unknowing to in colleagues. And politics na game where they believe somebody. So that's the way go see President Bio. Now they don't know what thing they go talk up till now. Enable to play with and talk in President Bio. Because people if it is on time, that Monday, President Bio don't give $2 million if forget about the election. So you know so right now all man etc. are suspects. Secondly, people say SIP now they don't well the country. The country now SIP is not just an institution. The people when they rule their party and they get the problem. Even if you put SIP APC, as the people are the same thing a problem. You see? So, là, il faut blame SIP et APC par des contributions. Les people, là, for example, now, SIP n'a pas, on a Magda Bio, n'a pas de problème. SIP, tout musulman, na party where they dey, na like school, na institution where they pass through. So if you go school, you fail, you know they blame the school. Now you will fail, you they blame. Because people that when they pass through the school, then they come out successful. You see? So these are the thing. Somewhere inside the electoral justice. Now you talk to we, and now if I don't go, he say in the right letter to the ECOWAS state, they will not know if you don't write it, you don't write it. So all this blame game, me just want to just come together and try for do something for let the party come to. At least let God make them get somebody who will pull this man at power and try for change the country. That's all. Well, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And I think that would be the last call for tonight. And it's been a pleasure because at least we don't hear if ambulance voice and also across the world. And we will take 10. Oh, let me count 15, not so. All right, let's take this as bonus. This person what they call for be highly appreciative if you try for call we on WhatsApp, because it look like say the WhatsApp much more easier than giving us a regular call. The regular call sometimes are they do clear. So if you call me regular, WhatsApp call, we go appreciate that. Okay, let's go on the Ahmed Kamara is imagine with all the allegation of drugs on Agnes Bio, you have someone like Sankara making fake propaganda. And this one they come up from Gladys. Kano say na in money we a labor for, or na in papa thief money or drug money. This no go work. More people them. And Mr. P they say some of these foundations are criminal organizations, another way for money laundering. I don't know how this up again. And George O'Reilly say, Mr. Komon-Tok, let's be a construct his hometown road first, let alone the entire country. Mother came to power to loot, period. And this one came from Alusain Sankara Kamara, where they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, I don't know if it is possible to be emailing us some of this information, or one should be a member of Komon-Tok for security and safety reasons. Well, I don't know what's information we need, but most of the information now for community members are open, and we get to get a channel will open shortly with certain information and like documenting, so we share some people and go on time. Maybe I don't know if by next week. I don't even remember again. I know we'll not get the dates exactly. It's we will tell you anyway when that will begin to happen. This one more from Albert to say Sierra Leone not civilized, but let's forget about our backwardness. We are never ready. Wow, this is Josh Mill. And this one more from Bang. The judiciary of Sierra Leone and politicians have destroyed morality in Sierra Leone. And this one they come out from Maurice to say this government just can't expose all the bad people them in the country. Leah Johnson Amla, where they say let we pray for them no more. Something so wrong is going on in that country. And Kate K they say make the gutter them first before them build host them. This one came from Kumba, and I fear nothing to say but must be fact. Don't lie on someone. And this one, they come up for Masala. It's a blessing, even Mr. Komon-Tok. Welcome back with God's blessing. Yeah, Masala, thanks very much. Happy for seeing we safe Naya. Fatmata, welcome back here. Fatmata, thank you very much. I recognize. And Kate, they say we miss you for the past days. Yeah, Kate, yeah, we miss Una. And Kelvin, of course, Kelvin, thank you, my dear friend. Thank you very much for us always stay connected. And Keke, thank you. Yeah, Keke, yes, greetings. You are recognized. And of course, all right. All right, so fumble, and now we go cry. Now we go tap. This is written crying free time. Well, when I now disgrace to say, Nana, what crying free time, when I now disgrace to say, Union. All right, so fumble, I will tap the program here. Hopefully, we just don't reach 10 million viewers. Okay, Facebook just, what I say Facebook. YouTube does the send to you. Wow, 10 million viewers. Wow, views rather, views. 10 million views. Wow, that's a great achievement. 10 million people views now. Don't get, it's a big thing. Anyway, all right. So Pambo, we'll tap the program here. Hopefully, we will come back tomorrow with yet another program, and hopefully tomorrow we go show now the fantastic and the charity una do contribution, donation, the mosques them, the churches then, the prayers then, the blessing there. It pass mark. People really pray for now, and I'm very, very, very much confident, and I believe in it for nothing. The thing is about then charity, you don't know who say come out. Some, according to the Shekhem, the pastor there, God they use the charity for saving pan trouble, maybe picking, maybe pan big case, maybe pan sickness, in any way you wish, or some pan kindness, some goodness, some God did increase your prosperity in any way, no more way, choose way around. But the bottom line is, they go for nothing. God they reward them. And we say for plenty thank you. When I able to do this individually, but when I choose for do and through the community, it's a big thing. I'm not taking light, to be honest with you now. I'm not taking light. I take serious and I take big. Everybody able to say, okay, no, me I go do it, but people they say, no, love do as a community. You know what they mean? It means trust. Some of them get $200. Some of them give $100. Some of them give 10. So it don't matter the amount, but it matters the commitment and the mind for even, give money to the community. This not to everybody. Some might get money, but you not get mine. This and the thing at the travel. Some people who give them money, they're not using agents, people they're wealthy. No. And sometimes like we want to get no more than 9 to 5 job here or that thing, but this is not the heart, While some people can get more, but you would do it or not get man do it. But anyway, we pray for everybody. The one that we give, the other not give, we wish you to pray that let the blessing, as long as you did and everybody self in the country, we pray let this blessing not only tap within we may spread in church, everybody, even including the one close to channel. We pray for them. May God change them. May God make them think twice. And this is say alone. It's been a difficult period for we because people are way bent on just, silencing us. For reasons I don't say anything. I don't be. When the brand we platformers being calling some names and we are not able to understand, and I don't ever see anything with the clear way, they can. We're not clear to people. Why the people in the car every day? If or they mislead them. It's well, I'm not able anyway because people already don't understand. It's just a joke, and they work very hard. They put regards them very strong, maybe someday, one day, 2 days, sometime in future, when I will say certain people will don't sue them. I court. Yeah. I will, but Lord left finally for another day. All right. We tap here. We'll come back tomorrow. Bye bye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
So we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From saloon to the world, we dey stand talk. Come here, we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds commit. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and real, make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make you proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Komon-Tok, peace, now we voice. R&B, so we make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We the young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music.